Okay, we'll call the meeting to order. Could I get a roll call?
Commissioner Laird?
Present.
Commissioner Milne? Here. Commissioner Nicolason? Commissioner North?
Here.
Chairman Friel?
Here. Join me in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay. Do I have a motion on the approval of the consent agenda?
Mr. Chairman, I'd make a motion that we approve the consent agenda.
Second.
Motion made by Commissioner Norris, second by Commissioner Milne. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. Do we have that letter to review or? Okay. Okay. Well, we can move to public comment. Anybody from the public want to comment?
Terry Wingooder, 1424 Orange Church. Casper. Okay. I was just wondering, I was just kind of curious. I think you're doing the right thing for the health building, health department. But where's the money coming from? Is it some of the money from the culvert or whatever you call it, or?
The ARPA funding is where the majority of that came from, Terry. It was from the federal government, from funding that was presented.
Okay. Well, I think you're doing the right thing. It's what, 48 million or 46 million, or what do you figure it's going to cost?
30 million was the approved amount.
Okay.
And
Okay, I was just curious. Thank you. I figured I better talk. There's nobody else out there in the stadium room.
Thanks. Anyone else for public comment? There you go. Is that the letter?
Yes.
Okay, we'll take a copy of the letter and everybody can review that real quick.
Mr. Chairman,
Commissioner Milne?
I'd make an amendment to the agenda to review a letter of support to the Natrona County Library.
Second.
Motion made to make an amendment to the agenda tonight on behalf of a letter on behalf of the Board of County Commissioners to the Library Foundation or to the library for an application. It's been made by Commissioner Milne, second by Commissioner Nicolason. Any discussion?
Call for the question.
All in favor? Well,
My motion was to review, to modify the agenda only, not to accept the letter.
yeah, so everybody that's in favor of modifying the agenda?
Aye.
Aye.
Anybody opposed? All right, now, do I have a motion on the letter itself?
I so moved to accept the letter.
Motion's been made by Commissioner Laird to accept the letter. Do I have a second? Or a second with discussion?
Second with discussion.
Second made by Commissioner Nicolason with discussion. Commissioner Nicolason.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I appreciate staff's working to put this together in short order and County Attorney's Office reviewing it. I have some concerns and changes. First, with regard to the second to last paragraph that says continuously looking forward to bringing Natrona County residents together through all walks of life. I think we should strike that. I don't think it's useful. The second thing I would suggest we do in the first sentence, I think it's wrong to say in support of the application to construct a new facility. What it is application for grant funding to construct a new library facility. So again, application and then add the words for grant funding to construct a new library facility. Then I think the next sentence, the next paragraph says Natrona County is committed to working with the library and the Library Foundation. Then I think it should read to earnestly pursue and secure funding. So I don't think grammatically it works to be foundation's earnest pursuit to secure. So I don't know if you want me to read that again or if you're clear. Okay, so I would suggest it say Natrona County is committed to working with the library and the Library Foundation to earnestly pursue and secure funding, period. I guess I'm out of time.
You are.
So does that require a motion then to amend my motion, Mr. Chairman?
It would, but I do have discussion question on that. My only concern with that last sentence is when you put the word "and" in there, then that almost ties us into being required to secure funding for this facility, of which
And I agree.
personally-
I agree with that statement that we specifically said that we weren't going to do something that was going to tie us to funding and that.
Okay, and so in response, and I hear you're saying, but I think that we're still okay. But again, how I thought we were okay is where it says is committed to working with those parties to earnestly pursue and secure. So all we're doing is we are committed to working with. So whether it's pursue or pursue and secure funding, I think we're still going back to earlier in the sentence where it says it is committed to working with. So again, there is no financial commitment per se in how I read this.
I'm going to have to respectfully disagree with that. I don't have any problem with that we express our support for Natrona County Public Library's application to construct, application to seek funding. And then if you cut out everything in the middle, in conclusion, we support the application of the Natrona County Library. Thank you for your consideration. That's really all we have to say, as far as I'm concerned. Short, sweet, to the point.
I come back to, I get what Commissioner Nicolason is saying, and I agree that we are committed to working with them. I am concerned about putting the word "and" in there, that we will, and securing the funds, but as long as it's clearly on the record, and for me, clearly on the record that I do not want to commit this county to having to come up with the balance of money that would be due if the Library Foundation were to secure a quarter of the money that would be required to build a new facility, and they have to spend that. I do not want to put us in a situation. So I'm going on the record now that I don't want us in a situation where we're going to have to come up with $30 million. We don't have it. So I'm behind it. I get how you're reading that, and I agree with you that I'll stand behind them and help them champion themselves along the way to try and find the funding. But I don't want the county to be stuck with the bill. in the
Mr. Chairman,
end. Commissioner
Chairman?
Milne.
I agree with your statement right there wholeheartedly. And I believe that Lisa in the library heard that loud and clear from us, if not last time, but today, that we're not looking to do that. With that being said, I'd agree with Commissioner Nicolaus's changes to the letter in, other than to the second paragraph. I just dropped that whole, where he puts a period behind foundation, I'd drop the to earnestly pursue and strike the rest of that second sentence in that second paragraph.
So how would you have that read, Jeff?
I'd have it read just like you have, leave that, and Natrona County is committed to working with the library and the library foundation. Bring the third paragraph maybe up so it reads a little bit, and then we encourage growth and development in our community. And the third paragraph, in conclusion, we fully support, and just leave it as that. That would eliminate any potential concern, I think, in my mind, that would put us on any hook for future funding requirements.
Even, so you wouldn't even have in to earnestly pursue funding?
Right, I'd drop that. Just leave it short, as Dave said, short and sweet, but I like everything else you put in there. I'd just drop that, to earnestly pursue the funding.
I don't know, I hear what you're saying. I don't know if just saying we're committed to working with the library and not saying what we're committed to working with them to do is going to get us anywhere close on their application.
So, Mr. Chairman, Commissioner Nicolaisen, maybe if I could just make a suggestion, if we said that Natrona County is committed to working with the library and the Library Foundation in their efforts to secure funding, is that language more
That's a lot more appealing.
Yes.
acceptable?
That is
Yes.
appealing, yeah.
Great.
Yeah,
Good job.
I agree.
Thank you.
She earned her money tonight.
So I'd make, Peter, you wanna make that?
Sure, I would make a motion to amend the motion so that the letter reads as we've amended the letter.
I think we need to get Dallas to rescind his motion first before you do that.
Well, if we-
Because he made the first
If we agree
motion.
to the amendment if we agree to the amendment.
Then we can go back to the amended motion.
Yes, we gotta agree on the amendment, then.
So I'll make a motion to modify the letter as I've proposed, plus county legal's wording on the second sentence that Natrona County is committed. Is that enough? Or
So a motion's been made by Commissioner Nicolason to amend the amended, make a motion to amend the amended motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by,
Go ahead.
Second.
second by Commissioner Laird. Discussion on the
Yeah.
amendment to the amended.
Yeah, could we just get the county attorney to read what you currently have so that we're on record as far as what we're actually voting on?
Okay, Mr. Chairman, Commissioners, okay, the way that I have it written, that it will read is that to whom it may concern, on behalf of the Natrona County Board of County Commissioners, I would like to express our support for the Natrona County Public Library's application for grant funding to construct a new library facility. Natrona County is committed to working with the library and the Library Foundation in their efforts to secure funding. We encourage growth and development in our community. In conclusion, we fully support the application of the Natrona County Public Library, and thank you for your consideration.
Any further changes or discussion to that? Okay, all in favor of the amendment to the amended?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, now back to the original amendment. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. Okay,
I'm going to go make these changes, and I will then email them to Michelle, if she can put it on your own letterhead. Does that work? Because I don't have your letterhead.
yep,
Okay, thank you.
okay. All right, then we'll move on to commissioner comments. Commissioner Laird,
I don't have any comments this evening.
Commissioner North,
Well, the burn ban is off officially now, so that's a good thing. Finally getting a little bit of fall moisture and cooler weather. So I guess we'll move on to the next stage, and hopefully we don't have a winter like we did last year.
Commissioner Milne.
Yeah, we had a large gathering this last week, the county employees. And Tracy did an amazing job at putting everything together. Really do appreciate it. Thank you very much. That's all I have.
Commissioner Nicolason.
No comment.
Okay.